Hello everybody. Welcome to our next episode of Fun Run. It's Joanna here. I hope you have an amazing, beautiful sunny day like I've got and that you are ready to rock. So let's start walking or jogging. I'm gonna put my device into my pocket first. So I've got my hands free. I've got so many leads here. So today's session will focus on the technique, on the running technique, mostly on our legs, how they're supposed to move. And then we are going to do some speed work. Okay, I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to the cycle path or maybe I shouldn't because it will be so busy again. Okay, anyway, so I'm starting to jog now. So for the first 5 minutes, we are going to go in our zone 1. So again, how to check if you're in zone 1 is basically trying to breathe through the nose. If you can't, it means you're going too fast. So I'm definitely going too fast. So you might end up walking and it's absolutely fine. This is just our warm-up and it's not important to go fast. So what we're doing today, we're going zone 1 for 5 minutes. Then we are going to go zone 2, which is a little bit faster for another 5 minutes. Then we are going to break to do a couple of drills. And we are going to go then zone 3 for 8 minutes. But if 8 minutes is too much for you, I'm gonna give you a minute break in between. So you're going to do 3.5 minutes, a break, and 3.5 minutes and break. And saying that, if you're new to running, you can walk pretty much most of it. The only thing I want you to do is when we do our zone 3 to run there at this stage, okay? And then you can walk through any other parts. So again, if it's very difficult to breathe through the nose, simply slow down and even change it for the walk. So that's already 3 minutes. We have a couple more. Just breathing through the nose. And by the way, if this is your first episode you're doing with me, I suggest you go back to wherever you find them in the podcast and start from number 1. So in each episode, we are talking about different things. So some of them might not have sense for you now, because we covered them in the first or second episode, and you will be like, what the hell she's talking about? So go back. It kind of makes sense to start from number 1, right? So go back and try to start from number 1. Okay, so we have last 30 seconds, and then we're going a little bit faster. And if you can still breathe through the nose, perfect. Or maybe if you are going with someone, then you can keep chatting. So obviously not today because you're listening to the session, but this is how to measure it as well. If you're going with a friend, just talk. And if you can talk without any problem, then it means that you are in the zone 1. Okay, let's go a little bit faster. So this is us for another 5 minutes. We are going to push a little bit more. And again, if you can breathe through the nose, perfect. But don't worry, you will learn that through the time. For me, it's still challenging sometimes, especially in the zone 2. So it just takes time. Okay, so let's talk about the technique. About the running technique, obviously. So I want you to relax the shoulders first thing. Just try to wiggle your shoulders forward and back. And make sure to drop them down as well. So this is the first thing, being relaxed. Okay, I'm going to investigate the cycle path. I might try to run on the cycle path, but I might change my mind. Okay, going back. So, relax the shoulders, drop them down. Now move your arms back and forward. So you want to bend the elbows 90 degrees and use your arms to run. So make sure the elbows are close to your body, not wide, close to the body. And just bring them back and forward. Just let the body do natural thing, but if you're not natural runner, maybe you haven't been running for a long time, then we have to force ourselves a little bit, teach ourselves how to do it. Okay, I'm going down. So I'm gonna stop about the technique for a second because I'm going from kind of off-road bit to the cycle path through the massive hill. Wow. Okay. It's a little bit busy, but not too bad. I suppose it's Monday afternoon, so people are working. Okay, so we have relaxed the shoulders, we move our hands and elbows back and forward. And just focus on that for a few seconds. Now let's talk about the legs. So what we're trying to do is bring our heel towards the bum. And this depends how fast you run, how high you're going to lift it. But the pattern is that the knee is supposed to be underneath your hips, not in the front, under. Okay, so just review this now. We shouldn't also break from the hips. Our thighs, hips, and tummy, upper body should be in one line. So it's basically kind of like you would lay on your tummy on the floor and just bend the knee. This is how it's supposed to, the leg work look, and your hips, how they're supposed to do. So everything happens behind you. Okay, this is us, where we're going to have a little break to do some drills. So you can change for a walk. So we are going to practice this high heel thing, okay? So what I want you to do for literally 20 seconds, you are going to kick your bum, or you can put your hands on your bum and kick your hands, okay? I want to see you do it. You know what I'm talking about. Fast legs. You're not moving forward very fast, but you are working with your legs really fast. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Heels, 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 kick, kick, nice and high, nice and high. Boom, 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 boom. Keep going, keep going. A little bit longer, 5 seconds actually. Boom, 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 boom. And relax. Okay, and just keep jogging or keep walking. We are going to do it again. Same thing, heels to the bum. And again, fast legs, super fast legs. And then you're not moving forward very fast. Okay, are you ready? And let's go. Kick, kick, kick. Nice and high. Kick those hands or kick your bum. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Last 10 seconds. And relax. And again, you can walk or jog. And we are going to do it for the third time because it's nice to do 3 rounds of things. So exactly the same thing. Kick your hands. Nice and fast legs. Right, are you ready? Starting in 5 seconds. And let's go. Boom, kick, kick, kick. Nice and fast legs. Super fast legs. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Boom, 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 boom. And relax. Awesome. Okay, shall we just go back to the jog? Okay, let's go back to the jog. Okay, so the heels we did, obviously this was exaggeration, but I want you to lift your heels up. And that might be difficult to start with if you've been running a different way, but this is what I want you to focus on today. So in a minute, we are going to speed up And we are going to go for 8 minutes. Nice and fast pace. And if you've been most of the times walking, this is when I ask you to start jogging and maybe focus on your technique. So what we are going to do, it's 8 minutes, but each minute we are going to focus arms, legs, arms, legs, arms, legs, until we are done, okay? And I'm gonna talk you one more thing while we're doing it. One more little drill. Okay. Right, are you ready? I'm gonna start in 10 seconds. Or actually, wait with it, yes. 8 seconds. And let's go. So focus on arms. So relax the shoulders. Move the arms forward and back. Keep the elbows close to your body. Try to relax your head as well. So this is the pace, which if you go for a, let's say 5K, if you're new to running, this is how fast I want you to run. Okay, now I want you to focus on legs. So lift your heels back up. Don't kick your bum, but just focus to all the work you do is behind you, not in the front of you, behind you. And the knees, that they are under. Keep going, keep going. Okay, a few more seconds. Keep focusing on the legs. Okay, arms again. So drop the shoulders and move the arms forward and back. Elbows close to your body. And keep your chest facing forward. But be a little bit relaxed. Keep going, keep going. 10 seconds more, and we're going to focus on legs again. Okay, legs. So make sure you leave this heel high. And now, how are we supposed to land on our feet? So make sure you're not landing on the heel, that you're landing on middle of the foot, on the ball of your foot, and then your foot is rolling. So it's ball of the foot, and then you just tiny bit drop the heel. Keep going, keep going. And those guys who need a break, this is your 1 minute. But those guys who are fine, Focus on the legs. Focus on the legs. And focus to not break from the hips. Keep going, keep going. We are nearly done, by the way, and you're doing great. Okay, keep moving those arms now. Focus on the arms, we're moving on. Are the elbows going back and forward? Are your arms 90 degrees? Are your shoulders relaxed? Also, try to not rotate your upper body side to side. So think about moving forward, not to the side. Some people do that when they're running, but we don't need that. So keep moving forward, back, forward, back. So it should be a little bit like a machine, moving your arms forward. Imagine there is no way to move them back. So they need to go in a straight line back and forward. Okay, move on the legs again. We've got the last 2 minutes of this. So, kick behind you. Don't break from the hips. And another thing you might want to do is to bring your belly button towards the spine, so you contract your core a little bit. Keep going, keep going. Keep kicking this bum with your heels almost. Maybe like halfway if you're going fast. Then a little bit higher. Okay, and arms. To finish off arms. So move them forward and back. Drop the shoulders down. Keep going, keep going. So relax your upper body. And just keep pushing. We have literally last 15 seconds. And relax. Okay, so you can change for the jog or change for the walk depending how you're feeling. And this is your last 3 minutes anyway. So I'm going to continue because I've got 3 more intervals like we did with 3 minutes break in between. And you are welcome to repeat that. So either scroll all the way to the beginning of this 8 minutes or just check your watch and do 8 minutes on and 3 minutes off. And if you're going to do a run again, either take this recording. If you're going to do the running again this week, this is what I meant. Either take this recording or practice those 2 things. So relax shoulders and kicking your bum with your heels. And also make sure that you stretch today if you're finishing. Once you finish, make sure you stretch your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. Also, you might want to stretch your arms. And I recorded a video of how to stretch, so I'm gonna put a link into this podcast so you can refer back. But basically, a forward bend for hamstrings, stretch the calf on the step or a stair when your heels are hanging down, and the quad, just bring your heel up to your bum and hold it with your one arm. So those are the stretches you can do. Right, guys, you've got last few seconds. I hope you had fun and you learned something new today. And I'm looking forward to hear if you enjoyed the session and what else you would like to learn. Obviously, each session is totally different. We focus on different things. So if you are enjoying this kind of stuff, I would love to hear from you, because you guys feed me, your energy, your feedback feeds me to keep going. And also, if you know that this might help someone is a little bit uninspired with running, don't know what to do, then share this with them. We started posting this as a podcast, and it's on the different platforms. So you can basically, if you have your favorite podcast platform, just search for Fitness Soul and you will see the fun runs. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and have an amazing either rest of the run or rest of the day. Okay, take care and see you on the next fun run. Bye.